Private blockchains are permission networks that restrict access to authorized participants, allowing them to share data and conduct transactions in a secure and controlled environment. Unlike public blockchains, which are open to anyone, private blockchains require permission from a central authority or consortium of participants to join the network and participate in its operation. Private blockchains are often used by businesses, organizations, and government agencies for applications where privacy, scalability, and control are paramount. Private blockchains offer several key features and benefits. Permission attacks. Private blockchains control access to the network, allowing only authorized participants to join and interact with the blockchain. This permission model enables organizations to maintain control over their data and restrict access to trusted parties, enhancing privacy and security. Enhanced privacy. Private blockchains provide greater privacy and confidentiality compared to public blockchains, as they do not publicly expose transaction data to all participants. Instead, private blockchains use encryption and access control mechanisms to protect sensitive information and ensure that only authorized parties can view and access transaction data. Scalability. Private blockchains can achieve higher transaction throughput and scalability compared to public blockchains, as they do not need to support a large and diverse network of participants. By limiting access to a select group of participants, private blockchains can optimize performance and scale more efficiently to meet the needs of specific applications and use cases. Controlled governance. Private blockchains typically employ a centralized or consortium-based governance model, where a central authority or group of stakeholders make decisions about network operation, protocol upgrades, and consensus mechanisms. This controlled governance structure provides greater flexibility and agility in managing the blockchain and adapting to changing business requirements. Regulatory compliance. Private blockchains enable organizations to implement regulatory compliance measures and meet industry-specific requirements such as Know Your Customer (KYC), anti-money laundering (AML), and data protection regulations. By maintaining control over the network and enforcing strict access controls, private blockchains can ensure compliance with relevant laws and regulations. Despite these benefits, private blockchains also have certain limitations and challenges. Centralization. Private blockchains are often criticized for their centralized governance model, which can undermine the decentralization and censorship-resistant properties of blockchain technology. Centralized control may introduce single points of failure and increase the risk of collusion, manipulation, or unauthorized access to the network. Trust requirements. Private blockchains rely on trust in the central authority or consortium that controls access to the network. Participants must trust that the governing entity will act in their best interests and maintain the integrity and security of the blockchain. This reliance on trust may limit adoption among organizations that prioritize decentralization and trustless interactions. Interoperability. Private blockchains may face challenges related to interoperability and compatibility with other blockchain networks and systems. Achieving seamless integration and data exchange between private blockchains and external networks or platforms may require standardization efforts and interoperability protocols. Vendor lock-in. Organizations that adopt proprietary or vendor-specific private blockchain solutions may become locked into a particular vendor ecosystem, limiting flexibility and choice in the long term. Open source and interoperable solutions can mitigate the risk of vendor lock-in and promote collaboration and innovation across diverse ecosystems. Overall, private blockchains offer a secure, scalable, and controlled environment for organizations to collaborate, share data, and conduct transactions securely. While they may not provide the same level of decentralization and openness as public blockchains, private blockchains are well suited for enterprise applications where privacy, compliance, and scalability are critical requirements. As the technology continues to evolve, private blockchains are expected to play a significant role in driving innovation and digital transformation across various industries and sectors.